Yo, what's going on, Planet S.O.N family? It's your main man, JD. Thank you for tuning in. This is Drinks with JD.
Yeah, well, Southbay Baby is, I thought about it a lot too. I mean, South Bay, when you're San Diegan, that's another thing, you know, when you're San Diegan, you know, South Bay, you know, Chula Vista, right? But then there's the Bay Area to the world, and then to the world, there's South Bay.
That's right.
You feel me? To the world, there's South Bay Area, but as a San Diegan, you're like, South Bay? What, you're from Chula? You know, I mean, I grew up in Chula, yeah, so, I mean, it still resonates with Chula Vista too, you know, but I kind of, when I named it, I wanted to think about like another world perspective too, you know, when they see my song and then they see Southbay Baby, they're like, okay, this rapper's from South Bay, California, you know, not South Bay, San Diego.
For sure, for
but,
sure.
Yeah, but a lot of people get confused on that one, but to me it just meant South Bay, you know, this is the area, this is the 619, this is San Diego for the world, you know, because every step I'm trying to make and in the future, bro, it's honestly not for the money or for bigger fame. It's just more about how I'm gonna start doing these things right, and how not only my city's gonna see me, but I gotta start thinking about how the world is gonna see me.
That's right.
You know, so I want the world to start seeing South Bay, San Diego, and just kind of give it another nickname, you know, because the finest city, the South Bay area, like stuff like that, you know. But yeah, that's what it meant to me, man.
Okay, no doubt. No, why is that important though? Why do you want to show the world the South Bay?
Dude, because it's crazy, you know, when people come through, you know, most of the time people don't even want to leave, you know, they're just always here, man. But to me, I just want people to see what I've gone through in my city, you know, through my music, and that's the South Bay. So I want people to know that, you know, in my South Bay, in my music, and in my story, you know, when you listen to my music, you're gonna listen to the things I've gone through in my city. So that's my South Bay to me, you know.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so you got South Bay Baby, right? We know you're from San Diego, right? Even in your first verse on the EP, you even referenced San Diego, I want to say 4 or 5 times. I know it's 4. I know it's at least 4, but I want to give you one more. And that's just coming off the first verse, right?
Yeah, bro.
So even in that first verse in your EP, you mentioned Little Rob and Mitchie, right? Even, I want to say on song 6, you even referenced them again specifically, right? You even spoke about them earlier right now. So why is it important to you to acknowledge them? And you also, in your music, you mentioned how you want them to acknowledge you, to notice you. So why is it important for them to acknowledge you, and why is it important for you to acknowledge the legends?
Yeah, well, bro, to be honest, it's all a lot of love. Like I said, growing up for me, you know, because everybody has their own different set of like San Diego's, you know, their favorite artists or who they think is their best, you know. But for me growing up, me and my homies just listen to Little Rob and Mitchie Slick, you know. But to me, those are my kings. Those are the people in the industry that are, you know, really made something for themselves. Little Rob, I mean, you got Rob Stone too, you know, but Rob Stone's more newer. But Little Rob made the Summer Nights, the world tour. Now he's maybe not on top right now like that, but he's still going Texas, doing all these other things.
He's a legend.
Yeah, he's a legend. Boom. Mitchie Slick, he's also done his music, but on top of that, he's an actor, bro.
Yeah.
And it's just like...
And a legend as well.
And like I told you as well, when I looked at my idols, like Ryan Anthony and all these other people, I not only listened to the music, I looked at how do you work outside of this?
Yes.
And Little Rob and Mitchie Slick, to me, are doing it right now because they're not out here getting in trouble. They're not out here doing... I mean, you know, I don't know what they're doing, but they're not out here getting in trouble like most of my peers out here, you know?
No doubt.
And
they're still repping the city hard.
Yeah, and they're still repping the city hard, bro. So it's just, for me, it's important to acknowledge them because I don't ever want my city to forget about the 2 cats that really are still doing something to this day, because people will forget. You know, people will say Little Rob, oh yeah, Little Rob, Little Rob. But I want to be, nah, bro, Little Rob and Mitchie Slick. You know, like, don't
Put
forget
some respect.
Yeah,
Put some respect on who they are.
Don't just like, yeah, that's why, for me, it's important to acknowledge them as just out of love. And for me, I mean, it's important for me for them to acknowledge me, one, because I just really would love to have my 2, like, you know, my top 2s, like, just in a music video right beside me. And Ryan Anthony just shot a music video with Lil Rob.
Yeah, oh,
and
wow,
I saw that and I was like,
I
was like, dang, bro. I was like, you got it. I was happy for him, bro. But I'm just like, that's what I want, bro.
That's what I'm talking about.
And yeah, so it's important for me to show the world, you know, who they are and not let them be forgotten because of that. And then I just want them to acknowledge me just so we can actually get some work together. You know,
That's
let's
what I'm
get it.
talking
You
about.
know.
That's what I'm talking
and
about.
most of the time, people won't listen to you or hear you unless you say their name. You know, so I gotta say their name on the tracks.
That's what I'm talking about. No doubt, no doubt. And I'm pretty sure, you know, like I said, man, with your talent, you could grow as big as you want to be, as you want to go. And I hope that all your dreams come true.
Yeah, bro.
You know?
Thank you.
No doubt,
Thank
no
you.
doubt.
Thank you.
All right, bro. So as a fan, right, I was going in depth into your lyrics, right? And I feel like Southbay Baby as a record, right?
Okay.
I feel that I could compare it to the feeling of Good Kid, Mad City from Kendrick, right? Now, the main theme of Good Kid, Mad City is that Kendrick is in a crazy city, but he's a good kid, right? And you can see that he falls into the temptations, and overall, he has a moral dilemma in every situation, you know, because he's a good kid, you know, so it's a problem that he faces certain things every single day, right? And like I said, overall, he's just a good kid, right? So in Southbay Baby, and also in your older stuff, right? I feel that you also struggle with that, with like having moral dilemmas, you know, because you present yourself, and I feel like just knowing you as a fan from your music, you know, I feel like you're a good man, you know what I'm saying? And from, you know, your mom, I'm pretty sure she could hear this. She's like, yeah, my baby's a good boy, you know what I'm saying? And that's how you present yourself on your record, right?
Thank you.
And since we know that in our environment at times, you know, we could be tested or tempted, and sometimes you might have to do certain things that aren't, I don't want to say unethical, but it tests your morals and your values, you know, so like things that you have to do in order to succeed, you know, so as far as your moral dilemmas that you present, let's say in your lyrics, right? So in the song Dope Dealer, right, you state, I started making money, started losing friends. You know, you even say, Lord forgive me for my sins, but there was no other way. You know, and even in the chorus to Narcos, or a song in Southbay Baby, you ask, is he gonna ride? We're gonna burn bridges, cut loose ends. We're gonna start our own business. Right. So to me, that means that you struggle with it. You know, you struggle with your morals, but you still want to succeed. You know, so the question is, how do you deal with your moral dilemmas as a man?
Sure, man. Well, I mean, like you said, there is a lot of you know, things you have to do, and sometimes your morals get tested, you know, at times, you know. And to be honest, like you said, you know, I mean, I kind of am a product of my city, and I was just born into this, you know. I was born into the people around me when I was growing up, and that's kind of why I made that song Narcos, because I mean, that wasn't a big old like fuck you to all my old homies. It was just more like it was time for like people to start knowing what I'm gonna do with my life, because you know, I could only ride with you guys so long and get in trouble with you guys so long, you know. And I realized that some things weren't worth it, you know. And my good homies that I still got, you know, I still keep in touch with them, because I had some good homies that would pull me back and be like, nah, bro, like, you don't want to go with them. Trust, like, just stay here tonight, you know, or nah, don't get in that car today, bro, or don't go with those people, you know. And those are my older homies on my block that still keep me grounded to this day, you know. They'll still text me, they'll still call me, how am I doing, even though I don't really get to communicate with them the way I used to. But just those older heads, you know, just kept me grounded, you know, and kept me solid, you know, like, just like, nah, bro, don't go and get in trouble, you know. They always kept me out, and they always said, like, nah, bro, you're gonna do your music, you know, stay at it, keep going at it, and you know, because you're gonna make it, bro. And so I mean, it was just crazy, bro. But to really put it all into like one thing, bro, I would say just to deal with it is just kind of as a man, it's just hard sometimes, bro, because you know, you have the pressure of trying to like please everybody. You know, you got to keep your friends from your old block happy. You got to keep your new friends happy. You got to keep the music happy. You got to keep the, you know. But
and also you got to chase the dream.
Yeah, and then chase the dream while you're at it. But I figured, you know, once we got with Ninth Vibe and everybody, you know, it became a lot easier to kind of just deal with all those pressures, bro, because it was a lot at the beginning, you know, but then I got the crew around me, you know, and then I'm able to just kind of sometimes take a step back and be a human again, you know,
Yeah,
because
for sure,
sometimes
for
it's
sure.
like, Kove, come here, we need you here, we need you there, and then it's like, dang, bro, like I remember when it wasn't this way, but yeah, so now that it's all happening, I would just say it's just hard, bro, with the morals and trying to like keep up with everything is hard, but just push forward and then always, you know, keep in mind what you want at the end of the day, you know?
That's what I'm talking about, man. And it's cool that you surrounded yourself in a different circle where at least your dreams are normal. It's a normal thing to dream about succeeding. And then once you get those people around you, it's like, all right, hey, we're on the same wave.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So you don't have to be over here where, like, let's say it might not be healthy to dream over here on this side, but at least over here you found your group that you guys could just go together. No doubt.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what I'm talking
crazy.
about.
Yeah, and all this happened quick too, so it's just all happening so fast, you know?
No,
It's
no,
crazy.
no.
Yeah.
Well, hey, overall, I mean, I believe it's happening fast because you're talented. So
Yeah, thank you.
You know, that's a good thing. That's
Thank
a good thing. So going through your Instagram, you know, because we've been DMing each other,
Yes,
you know,
sir. Yeah.
for a while now, and I see that you go to different cities to perform your music. Can you tell us where your music has taken you so far?